Hey, my name is Alex Branning. I'm going to talk about recruitment systems that work in 2022. In this short video, I'm going to be going over the four main components of your recruitment system. Number one, finding the best prospects for your team. Number two, getting them excited about your opportunity. Number three, answering the questions they have that they might not be asking you yet. And number four, how to scale it. Let's start by talking about the best prospect for your business. Now, if you're looking to hire someone to come on as a salesperson or independent agent, I recommend recruiting from a pool of people that are already in sales. Because you don't have to teach them, A, how to sell. You'll want to teach them how to sell your product, but they should know how to sell already. You also don't have to break mindsets around sales equaling pay. After they have come from working hourly and they're first getting started in sales, it's a much harder transition. But if you're pulling from somebody who is already earning money based on the sales that they make, then you're building on a foundation that they're already familiar with. You're pulling them from getting paid per sale to now your product, where they get paid recurring based on the policies that they sell. It is a much easier sale to say, you're already selling stuff. Instead of just getting paid once, why don't you get paid annually for the next 10 years? See what I mean? Now, where do you find these salespeople? I'm gonna talk about how to find them on Facebook and Instagram, and I have a resource for you. So on Facebook and Instagram, you're using interruption marketing. So I have some great graphics and ads that we have used to attract people in. You'll want to make sure that you use my targeting recommendations as well, so that you're finding people who are already in sales and looking to increase their revenue. So they see your ad, it interrupts their scroll as they're on Facebook or Instagram. Boom, your opportunity shows up. They click on that ad, and they go to a landing page. On the landing page, you don't sell the opportunity. You sell them on the fact that they should talk to you about your opportunity. You're not trying to convince them to go all in. You just want to earn that next micro commitment of them hopping on the phone with you so that you can introduce them to your opportunity. So on your landing page, give a lot of the values, the benefits, and get them excited, and then make it easy for them to schedule that onboarding interview with you. Again, you're not selling them jumping in and joining your team, you're selling the phone call. So now that we've got the prospect, we're attracting them, you're using my ads, you're using the landing page I built for you, your calendar is starting to fill up with prospects, now what? They're on the phone with you. You want to make sure that they are excited, because there's going to be work for them to join your team, whether they need to become a licensed agent, go through training, etc., right? So, first of all, you have to answer the prospect's question, how is this going to affect my right now? How will this change my tomorrow? Not my next 90 days, not my next year. How will this change my tomorrow? What does it look like? I want you to plant seeds of hope and excitement. I want you to say, look, here's what we're gonna do. As soon as we get off the phone, I'm gonna send you the link so that you can get started and get licensed. Or I'm gonna send you the link so you can go through training videos. That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. And then in 7 days, I'm gonna send you this. You need to be very clear about timelines. You are earning their trust. They need to know that the timeline you set is accurate, but they also need to get excited about it. So it's like they're looking at this going, what is it going to look like tomorrow? You have to accurately tell them this is what it's going to be, this is what's going to look like, and oh, by the way, this is the earliest you're going to get your paycheck. Be upfront, legit with them. But then, now that they've started to get the idea of what it's going to look like tomorrow, now you answer the question, how will this impact my future? This is where you start dreaming with them. And now you start telling them about, hey, right now, you're working as a car salesman, You sell the car today, you get paid in 7 days, and that's it. How about what if you could sell an auto insurance policy tomorrow, you get paid in 7 days, and then you get paid the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. You made a sale, now you're getting paid annually for that same sale instead of just one time. How many paychecks would you be getting right now from the sales you made last year? Well, they're like, oh crap. Now they're getting it, right? Like, why am I in a career where I only get paid once for every sale that I make, when I could be in a career where I get paid annually, over and over and over again for the sales that I make? That's exciting for a salesperson who understands the value of a customer. You also have to show them the opportunity, not just for making a sale and getting paid year after year, but what does it look like to build a career, build a business inside of your business? I want you to paint a picture, but be realistic and show them what it looks like if they were to bring on one other person from the car lot they're working at right now, or one other person that they know who is in sales and looking for an opportunity. What does it look like if they bring one person in and that person goes underneath them and signs up as an agent under them? Well, now, if you've painted that picture for them, they can see it. They go, okay, I can see how I can earn a little bit of money for my friend Mike if he also decides to jump in on this. Now, you let the salesperson, the one with that entrepreneurial mindset, who understands if I make a sale now, then I get paid for it year after year. Now they're also thinking, wow, if I get someone underneath me and that person's selling and I make money from them and I get paid year after year from their production, whoa, how many people can I sign up under me? But they're building a business under your business, right? So every time they get successful, you get successful. They make money, you make money, right? But you need to paint that picture. They need to get excited about it because of what we're going to talk about next, which is, what are their fears that you need to address? The first thing you have to identify for them is, what is the cost? What is the cost for them to go all in with you? Now, here's where you are either going to make or break the sale to join your team. They need to understand exactly what it's going to cost in dollars. They need to understand exactly what it's going to cost in time. And they need to understand what it's going to cost for them in their paycheck. If they stop working full-time where they're at now, and they start working full-time with you, can they make that leap? Do they have to build? Are they working overtime and on weekends to build their opportunity under your business? What does that look like? How soon can they leave their current spot? The more specific you are and realistic, the more of a chance you have of having that person work on your team for the long term. If you set unrealistic expectations that they do not meet, you will kill their hope and optimism, even if they get started, because they are not reaching the goals that you told them were possible in the time frame you told them. So they will stop, they will leave, they will quit, they won't sell anymore because they're discouraged. Do not plant a seed that you cannot water yourself. The other thing that you have to answer is, what if I fail? You know that they're thinking it. You know it's deep down in there. Even though, as the optimistic, successful person that they're trying to portray on the phone, they don't want to even admit to you that they're worried about failure, but you know they're worried about failure. So how do you address it? Be real with them. Look, Mike, if you fail at this, you can just go back to where you're at right now. And you can say, I tried something. I went for it. Every loss is a lesson, Mike. The worst possible case is that you and I are going to work together. You're going to learn about the insurance industry. You're going to meet a lot of really cool people. I'm going to help you hone your skills, become a better salesperson. You're going to see what this opportunity is like. Worst case scenario, you're going to learn a lot. We're going to have fun. And if it doesn't work, you can go back to where you're at. Answer the question, what if it doesn't work? Even if they're not asking you, you need to identify that so they go, okay, I get it. They're on my side. I see what's going to happen if this doesn't work out. My risk is low. My rewards are very high. Let's go. Now that you've got people jumping on your calendar, scheduling interviews, and you're walking them through the process, and you're like, hey, this is working. I'm getting people signing up. They're joining my team. This is great. Now what? How do you scale it? So let me give you some ideas. Once you have this working, here's how you scale it. You start by grabbing my recruitment system bundle. Get everything you need. Start with just ads. Have your ads go to your calendar so they're booking their interviews. Once that process is working, increase the dollar amount so you're getting more prospects jumping on your calendar. Every interview on your calendar should cost you roughly $20 to $30 if you're doing it right. Now, so the more money you spend, the more interviews on your calendar. Here's a way that you can automate the system even further. I have a Pack My Calendar recruitment system. Pack My Calendar is an on-demand seminar. So what you can do is say, look, before our interview, here is a quick video to watch. Have them watch that video. Why? Now you're able to prep them for the call. Answer those questions, get them excited, talk about what happens if they fail. You're setting them up in a short video that you pre-record, and so that you are able to get your message to them before they talk to you. That's important because now you're able to answer those questions before they hop on the call with you, so that now your calls can be quicker, more to the point. You can also automate the post call. All of this can be done within Agent CRM. We've got this entire recruitment system plugged in and ready for you. Once you have people jumping in on your calendar, and you talk to them and you start hearing the same questions and you have honed your pitch, then and only then do you record a video. You do not record a video before you have conducted 10 interviews. After you've done 10, you've got your pitch, you've heard their responses to your pitch, your opportunity, you've heard questions, then you record the video. You don't do it before you've done at least 10. The other thing you do to build and scale is you go off of Facebook and Instagram and you go into other areas. I'll talk about that in another video. Here's your homework right now as the agent looking to build your business. Step 1, grab my recruitment system, follow the steps and launch your ad. Number 2, set up your calendar so that people who follow your ad jump in on the opportunity and schedule a call with you. Number 3, prepare, rehearse. Make sure that when you talk to them, you don't sound like this is the first time you've spoken to them. You sound like you have done this 100 times before. You are confident, you are answering their questions, addressing their fears, and making them dream for a future with you. And step 5, once you've got that going, then you scale it up so you have more and more people jumping on your calendar. And if you need help with this, we're here to help you and support you every step of the way. Step 1, grab our recruitment system right now using the link below. I'll see you inside of our Facebook group.